It appears Saravok is
You
here.
gaze upon murder's progeny, child.
His most ill-trusted zealots.
His faithful departed.
Oh shit.
Prodigal servants. Each returns to do his bidding eternally.
This man is known to all Baldurians, and his presence sparks dread in the pit of your stomach. Before you is Saravok Arnchev, a Baalist who almost brought Baldur's Gate to ruin a century ago. Davella was right. Not just an imitator, but Saravok himself.
This is the court of the Dread Lord's Tribunal. I am its custodian. Here come those who seek to transcend, aspirants of his most profane order, the would-be unholy assassins of Baal.
How are you still alive?
A long while ago, my wretched sibling brought me back. The fairest of Baal spawn soul-bound me to this husk. Worship death though I do, I refused it. I roamed the coast, gathering those who still held Baal in their black hearts. The cult survived, festering beneath the city, with me as the gate's everlasting poison. But no more, for poison is too slow a death. Now is the time for slaughter. With these killings, the glory of the Baalists has risen beyond what we dreamed possible during those dark days. But the worship of my lord is led by another now. My granddaughter, Arin. The youngest unholy assassin ever to follow in Baal's bloody trail. And his chosen.
So she's really your granddaughter then? How does it feel to be surpassed by your own grandchild?
Baal has never had a more gifted prodigy. Arin's gift surpassed even her mother's. Her mother knew this, and she could not bear it. When Arin was but 7 years old, she tried to smother the child as an offering to our Lord.
Of course she did.
I ran to help, but feared for the child's life. But the cries were not Arin's. It was her mother's blood that soaked the sheets. Arin had cut off the very hand that tried to end her, and made a plaything of it.
Damn.
And as she toyed with her dead mother's hand, a deep quiver rose up through her throat. The Lord of Murder speaking through the child.
At such an age?
Lay not a finger on this child, he said, nor let any other, for this child will serve me with unholy ardor. Protect her in my name.
Great. Did you know your daughter was planning to kill her?
I knew of my daughter's ambitions, but not the lengths to which she'd go. She hungered for Baal's favor more than anyone I'd ever known. But her daughter, Arin, hungered even more. My lord made his choice. I abided by his words. But Arin is not the subject of our judgment here today. You wish to become an unholy assassin of Baal. So, approach and be judged.
What does this judgment involve exactly?
There is no better mirror in which to see the true nature of a killer than his victim. You took their hands from them. Now, I will clutch one of their souls from the abyss, that they may show Baal who you are.
You know what? I'd much rather take your head, you bastard. It's about time you finally died.
You have been judged.
You have been found wanting.
Unworthy.
You will make a most beautiful offering to the Lord of Murder.
My offering to him will be your head. He's level 16? Oh, shit. Well. She nearly died on the first move.
I will not tolerate impunity. This place will be your grave.
Oh, great. She's hasted him. Blade barrier. Enjoy that one, bitches. Conjuring fire elemental. And Gale. Chain lightning the fuckers. Oh, wait, no, I didn't mean to shoot Asterion. It's a good thing I saved right before this fight, because I should undo that. Okay, well, start of the fight was nearly identical. Looks like Chain Lightning won't do much, actually, because the only target in range is him. But, of course, I can just have him get closer. And now all of them are in range. Bring it on, fuckers! And different scroll this time. Something a little more potent. Let's see, there are a bunch of ghosts and undead, so I'm sure they have... Okay, he has resistance to literally everything, so that's bad. What about the others? Because they're ghosts, so... Yeah, they're immune to necrotic and poison. So I'm definitely not using the Circle of Death scroll. But Otto's Irresistible Dance? Won't that be funny? There, and his haste was worn off because I broke the concentration of the one to cast it. Counterspell, bitch. Huh. He was able to break out of the dance in order to strike back against me, and now he has... Oh, Absorbed Essence, so killing the ghosts actually gives him extra abilities, doesn't it? Armor class increased by 6. Shit.
The taste of blood, the tang of death. It has been far too long.
Okay, Lightning Bolt. Scott, get in there and start smacking the shit out of him. Radiant Spirit Guardians. Level 4. Ah. Asterion while he's still stuck dancing. Damn it. Couldn't hit him. Ah, shit, he broke out of the dance. And now he's raging. Counterspell. I ain't letting you do shit. Mirror image on herself. You're surrounded, fucker. shit. He is taking some rapid damage.
I won't give in.
Or he is dealing some rapid damage. Fine then. Challenge you to a duel. Now he'll only attack me. Avoided that attack of opportunity. Got Asterion back on his feet. Shield. Haha! Now we're doing some real damage. Conjuring Fire Elemental. Moonbeam. For some guaranteed, consistent damage.
Tale for the ages. Survival is all that matters.
Haha. You ain't got shit on me, you bastard.
Let's finish this.
And now he's dead. All over again. Eat shit, Saravok. Sword of Chaos. Slashing and necrotic damage with an additional guaranteed 2 points. Heals the user. That's damn good. Amulet of Ball. On hit, inflict bleeding upon targets that have maximum hit points. Giving that to Asterion. Map of the Ball Temple. Use a round street hatch to enter the city sewers. Proceed northwest to find your way into the Undercity ruins. Blood the skull to pass the door. Follow the trial of murder to the Ball Temple door. Praise Ball. So that tells us the way to get into the actual temple, because this was just the trial and facing this bastard. Saravok's Horn Helmet. Gain dark vision up to a range of 3 meters, or 15 if you already have it. The number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking is reduced to 1. Or reduced by 1. You can't be frightened, cannot be afflicted with other emotion-altering conditions. That's good. And it appears...
Oi! Citizen! Get me out of here!
Yeah, obviously.
With a flick of the wrist.
Get here and free me at once!
Yeah, I'll have Asterion do that.
Should be easy.
They're supposed to be locked up, not me! Get me out!
Thanks for freeing me so quickly. No idea what those Barlist Burks had planned with me, but those chains were starting to chafe. Though I
Yeah.
do wish you'd figured this all out before I put the blame for Father Lorgan's murder on that poor refugee. Well, at least it's over now.
Yeah. So how'd you end up here?
After our chat at Charessa's Caress, I thought it best to polish off the bottle I'd started. I started coming over all woozy. My joints stiffened up quicker than a brothel browser's loins. Paralyzed. My vision went black. When I woke up, I was in chains. Overall, a terrible ordeal. One deserving of a drink. I bid you good day, but it's been royally shite all round.
Yeah. You sure we're finished with this, though?
You might not be finished. I am. It's plain to see that I'm well out of my depth here. But
That's
you,
a fair point.
well, you gave these reprobates a proper seeing to. You clearly have what I don't. Courage, insight, heroism. The city needs you. I overheard these pigs talking. There's a Baal temple deep within the old Undercity that the cult is using.
Of
A
course.
century ago, it was destroyed by a group of heroic sorts. Let's hope history repeats itself, eh?
Yeah. We'll make sure
Place
it
is foul
does.
as piss. I'm out of here.
Mastodon Memoirs. This must be Sarah... Or this must be, yeah, this must be that investigators shit they dumped down here. I cannot speak today. Let's see. Lightly crumpled personal missive, parchment humming with Mount Celestia's radiance. Both sporadically recorded entries of a Holophant's life. Oh wait, that guy was actually Celestial? Bloody planetars. I tell them every time they deploy her. If you send someone to observe the Blood War, there's a danger they could be recruited. Every time they say it's a minor heresy. Why? Zariel wouldn't be the first to fall. Lathander's light doesn't reach that far down into the plains. They say crime doesn't pay around here. They say that in a world of purest good, who'd have motive to do evil? They also say the path to the Hells is paved in good intentions. So which is it? Of course they don't really know. Hypocrites, the lot of them. It's just one bloody adage after another here. But if you ask what any of them mean, why, who, what, no one's interested. Lulu's no help either. She's a model Holophant, a perfect example, my superiors are quick to remind me. And she's fallen for Zariel's act, hook and all. No, it's not an act. Zariel believes what she's saying, she's just wrong. Foolish. And Lulu's a fool to believe it too. It's official. I depart for Baldur's Gate at the earliest opportunity, spreading conspiracy, disorderly drinking. First, I didn't know there was a prohibition in the place. Second, if you didn't want me drunk, don't send me to the Feywild. Gnomes have the best mead. And all other allegations weighing against my person have tipped my reputation. Over the edge of a cloud, down to Toril. Of course, it's not phrased like that. Your sense of justice is needed by the mortals. Baldur's Gate has a lively tavern scene. Piss off, I know what they're really thinking. Pains in the trunk, a lot of them. Not to say I told you so, but my connections tell me Zariel's broken code to intervene in the Blood War. If only someone had warned them. Apparently she killed a horde of young goons, gnolls, running rampant down here in Toril. Her heart's in the right place. It's a shame her sword isn't. She's too reckless to be let near the Blood War, and I reckon this is just the beginning. But alas, I've picked up a rather handy new phrase since setting up in Baldur's Gate. That's none of my business. See, he's actually a Celestial sent down by Lathander's own. Strange that he ended up captured here, although I guess they were looking to spill the blood of a Celestial in a ritual. Mason's Journal. Never in all the years of my craft have I felt I was carving my own tomb. This armored husk I once thought a man. He has trapped me here during the renovations, while he says I'm free to leave after the work is done. Ilmater, this god-awful smell. I'm no fool. So that's what happened to the Mason. He was brought all the way here, huh? Legacy Ledger. Herein are logged the blood requisitions, the corpse wealth of our sacrifices taken from their dead hands. After chronicling, and the assassins claim for their own tithe, the remainder should be brought before the temple's leader, no longer the butler as in past times. What follows is a detailed financial log of loot from dead targets, always accompanied by indulgent purple prose describing their cause of death. Of course. They had to be creative with how they read it. Wrote it. Ugh. Still can't speak. Fist Orville. Dear Quill. Do you remember me? We spent a sweet evening chatting to one another after you gave a heart-stopping performance at the Nashkel Inn when I was on patrol tour. I heard you were headed to Baldur's Gate to get your songbook published, and I pre-ordered my copy. If you'd forgive a humble fist boldness, I send you in writing what I wasn't bold enough to say on that night. Each one of your scales is a gem, and your eyes shine brighter than your throat fire. Imagine you have beset me since we met. You must have many suitors as a scholar of love ballads, but perhaps when you get to the gate you'd meet one starry night in the Blushing Mermaid. Letter is clearly unfinished, the fist intending to write more before sending it, and was killed before sending it. So you have a bit of a history with Saravok, right?
Grand. He was just another broken little ballspawn who tried to clamber to glory over the corpses of others. There was a time when he might have made more of himself. He was certainly given the chance after we threw him down, but he slunk back into his father's shadow instead. There is nothing more to say of him.
Probably should have fought him with her in the party. Probably would have resulted in some interesting dialogue. Oh well. Mizora, we found some interesting things about the Hells recently.
You're pleased with yourself? Go on. Do your gloating. You've earned it.
Oh,
Damn
gladly.
right I did. My father is safe and my chains are broken.
You're a damn loser, Mizora. Broke your contract and got shit out of it.
Yes, celebrate your fortunes. But remember that they are lost as quickly as they are gained. For now, you've tipped the scales in your favor. But all it takes is a whisper for me to tip them back.
Mm-hmm. What exactly do you mean by that?
Hidden meaning when the words are laid so bare. Besides, now is a time of celebration. I am sure you and Duke Ravengard have plenty to talk about.
I know you'll come for him. Try it and I'll save him again. And I won't just kill you while you're at it. I'll make it slow and painful for what you've done to me and my friends.
Clause A, Section 2. Should Soul Holder choose to abandon his patron, he is freed from his duty. His father, Grand Duke Ulder Ravengard, will be thus fated to die by an enemy's hand. A sealed pact is mightier than even Asmodeus's ruby rod. Do you think by merely saving a duke that you were ripping it through? You're such a witless little thing. Laugh in the face of the Archduchess Zariel, and she only laughs back. By all means, struggle and seethe when I come for Zariel's prize. Play the hero. Put up a fight. But don't forget who signed away his own father's life when Ravengard's finally bled.
I'll find a way. Okay, so to open the door I need to get blood on the skull. Need to get blood on that somehow. But how? Maybe if I ask the door.
A rush of ancient whispers.
A new vessel. Do you have proof of your faith to our Lord?
I have an amulet of Baal.
You hold proof of faith, but to hold and deserve are different. How have you proven yourself in the Dreadlord's eyes?
I've slaughtered the tribunal.
Unorthodox. But a show of faith nonetheless. Walk in blood.
Huh. Okay, that worked. Tell them I killed the tribunal and they let me in. Interesting.